Fourth and goal. I know it doesn't make too much sense because we were just 31. How did that work out? Don't
You
ask
didn't
me.
get yards.
It's
There were no yards gained.
it's all Jesus. Jesus working in mysterious ways. But anyways, we got our picks. Tim, Sarita, Mike, Josh. Let's go.
All right, we have game of the week this Thursday night. The Cleveland Browns visiting the Bengals. No Josh McCown, Johnny Manziel's in there, and I got the Bengals winning this game. Blowout.
How the hell is this the game of the week?
Correct.
No.
I don't know.
Any sentence that has
Fantasy game of the week. Excuse me, fantasy game of the week.
Not the game of the week. There are rules and laws in books that I've read that said that. If the Cleveland Browns are there, there's no of the week next to it. But anyway, the Bengals are going to run train on Manziel and friends. The end.
Word to the homie Maxwell. We're going with the Bengals.
Yeah.
All right.
Ain't no, homie.
Earn your stripes.
All right.
Game of the week.
Earn your stripe. I like earn your
You really
stripes.
got me mad on that, man.
Right? All right. We got the Miami Dolphins as Vandy Brown's team at Buffalo Bills. Tyrod Taylor, they're missing. He's there. He's back. Who's their receivers now? Robert Woods, their number one receiver, and Hogan. I'm gonna take Miami to win this game. I don't trust Tyrod Taylor right now if he's fully healthy yet. So and the receiving core is not there. The defense is mad at Rex Ryan. I'm gonna go with Miami Dolphins. They can get this one.
Honestly, first of all, I'd like to say, Tim, you were completely wrong about the NFC East, and what I said literally is coming true. These teams are young. They can't get it together. I honestly don't care about this game. I hope both of them lose. Look, you know what? I want to draw. Next.
Okay. I don't know why. I have this feeling that the Dolphins are going to win, and because of that, the Bills are going to win. This is how that's going to happen, right?
Hold on, let me write that down.
Maybe Tyrod Taylor will throw to Charles Clay. Maybe he'll come back. I don't know. But I just feel like for some reason, just because everybody's saying the Bills are going to lose, the Bills are going to win. And then they're going to lose the next, 3 games. But just because people think they're going to lose this game, I'm just going to go with the Bills.
T.O. might play this game, so.
I think LaShawn McCoy finally has a good game coming back. He's probably a little bit more rested on that hammy, so I think they take advantage. Buffalo gets one back.
All right, we have the Green Bay Packers visiting the Carolina Panthers. This is gonna be a good game. But I'm gonna tell you this: Aaron Rodgers is gonna find a way to score some points with something that the Cam Newton doesn't have an offense. He doesn't have an offense that can go point to score to score like Green Bay, and Green Bay has a good defense. I got Green Bay winning this football game, giving Carolina their first loss of the year.
Now, you see, Tim, when you see a matchup that's Green Bay and Carolina, that's what you would call a game of the week. Do you see how that works?
See it? Told you I can do that.
Yeah.
Told you.
This is a tough one. I honestly, even though there's no number one receiver in Green Bay, they really need Jordy Nelson. I mean, they're blitzing more in Green Bay right now, but put it this way: if it's close in the fourth quarter, I gotta go with Carolina. So, and I think that's what's gonna happen. So, I'll take Luke Kuechly and Cam Newton to get one good series in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be close, really close, like Cowboys Seahawks by 1 point close. But I think it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. I think it's going to be the Packers just because they just lost, right? And I just feel like the Panthers are feeling themselves a little bit too much, right? And they think they're going to go in and say, hey, we can go with anybody. I think they're going to get knocked off their high horse a little bit, and I don't know if they're going to get it back together in time to win. So I'm going to go really close, but I'm going to go with the Packers.
I honestly think the Panthers take this in a very close game. I think Aaron Rodgers is actually uncomfortable and he's unsettled when he faces good defenses. He showed it against San Fran, St. Louis, and just recently Denver. Panthers are going to watch those game tapes, watch how they, sabotaged him pretty much and got him uncomfortable and made him, not be able to set his feet and do what he likes to do. So I think the Panthers are going to game plan around that and take one.
Shout out to Josh for shouting out the Niners defense.
All right. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars playing at the New York Jets. They reported today that Fitzpatrick is playing. But Brandon Marshall, I don't think is playing. If Brandon Marshall's not playing, I'm going to tell you this right now. Jacksonville got this game. They're balling. Allen Hurns is doing his thing. Robinson's doing his thing. Young's doing his thing. A young team. Bortles, I think, 4 straight games over 300 yards. They got Julius Thomas back. So I'm feel comfortable with Jacksonville this game. Trevor Smith. Bad boy on defense right now. Bad boy on defense.
I still like the Jets defense to confuse this young quarterback who's actually getting better. I gave a lot of flack to Blake Bortles, but credit given where it's due. He has taken a step this year. If Chris Ivory could get over 100 yards, the Jets will win with 85 field goals. So I really think the Jets go back to what works, running the rock, playing defense, and just getting 3 and outs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close again too, but I think I'm going to go with the Jets at home. And honestly, I'm kind of going with the home team on this one. Is it getting cold in New York? Jacksonville doesn't really like cold. Just kidding. I'm joking. But yeah, I'm going to go with Jets.
You know what? For some reason, it's funny because I'm thinking of the Jets, and the first thing that pops in my mind is the Family Guy part where Peter has his own orbit. He's so fat that he has his own orbit, so the TV is spinning around him, and he's laughing every 2 seconds that it actually appears in front of him. Aw. That's exactly what the Jets are. They look so promising, and now we're right back to square one again. It's like, what are the Jets? Because they don't have a quarterback again. Fitzpatrick is most likely done for the season. I'm pretty sure I heard he needs surgery on that thumb. And then it's
he's playing though.
Smith.
He started.
I don't like his
started.
That's critical. If you don't have your thumb, you're not gripping. And from the center, everything.
JPP got his.
Hey, you know what? But still, same thing. The Ryan Fitzpatrick, I don't think he's going to be able to do that with a bad thumb, and he's going to be keeping that Jets defense on the field way too long. I think Jacksonville got a W in this one.
Hey, you know what's funny? Before we go on the next pick, imagine they do a New York story on Fitzpatrick's thumb and JPP's hand.
Okay. You're done.
The New York that rocks the cradle? I don't know. Hands that rock the cradle? That's
We're
crazy.
too late for you right now, Tim. Go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We got the Rams visiting the Minnesota Vikings. This will be a good game. Todd Gurley on one side, who is the up-and-comer. Adrian Peterson, who is the legend, on the other side. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: they both got good defenses. You're gonna see. This is gonna come down to the quarterbacks connecting the ball to the receivers. If we shut down the run. So I'm going to give the edge up to Bridgewater because they are home. On top of that, they're just playing very good ball. Nick Foles I still haven't seen anything with him and Tavon Austin and Kenny Britt. Gurley is really winning this game for them. So I'm going to give it to Minnesota.
I honestly won't give anything to Minnesota. I think they've been too inconsistent this year. And I think, honestly, if one thing you could talk about the NFC West over the past 2 seasons, them boys play defense no matter where the hell they go. And I think really St. Louis's defense will provide more problems to Minnesota than Minnesota's defense will provide to their offense because Todd Gurley gonna run the rock. Hey, what you gonna do about it? So I'm gonna give it to St. Louis on this one.
Yeah, I agree on that. I just think that the Rams defense, which we got plenty of last week, is going to be the stronger defense, and they're going to keep they're the reason, they're going to be the difference, and I do give it to St. Louis.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little bit opposite. Like I feel that the Vikings pass and rush defense altogether will come, and the Rams, whenever they win, it's usually relying on Todd Gurley to produce those 100+ yards a game, and if he doesn't, I think it kind of correlates with the Rams' success. So I think if Todd Gurley remains under 100, it's going to be in the favor of the Vikings for a win, and I think that might happen.
Okay, we have the Redskins at the Patriots. Listen, this is the Patriots to win this game. I'm sorry. Redskins, Patriots got this. No need to explain anymore.
Tom, terrific. Next question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pats.
Yeah, Pats.
Sorry, guys.
The sky is blue, water is wet.
Yeah, thank you.
The Pats are going to Meow, meow, meow.
All right. Next one. We got the Oakland Raiders at the Steelers. You know, Josh brought up some good points about the Raiders in the last few quarters, man. They are playing good. They're young. But Big Ben is back. They're at home with the Steelers. I mean, even though there's no Le'Veon Bell, I like D'Angelo Williams. I got the Steelers winning this game. It's gonna be a close game than what we think. But I got the Steelers.
Nah, this is the game where, again, silver and black will be relevant. The Steelers, first of all, they lost Le'Veon Bell for the season. Now, granted, and Big Ben, I don't know. It's gonna take a few weeks for him to be Big Ben. I just think there's enough on the Raiders to beat this version of the Steelers. And side note, regardless of how many games they lose, this is why I love the Rooneys. Mike Tomlin isn't going to go anywhere. And trust me, they will be repaid for that in years to come.
Yeah.
The Raiders are a lot better. I'll give them that. I still feel like, again, at home for the Steelers, I think, the Raiders don't have the defense to pick off Big Ben like that. The way he did, he threw 3 picks against Cincinnati. I don't see him doing that again. I do think it'll be closer, right? Like if we were talking about this 2 years ago, we would have said this game was the same as the last one we just picked, right? It's obviously going to be a lot closer, but I still think that the Steelers pull this one out at home.
I actually heard something recently on the radio that actually struck me as intriguing. I always had the mindset of growing up for years and years, home field advantage, that's awesome, it's behind your back. Then I heard somebody on ESPN radio, I believe it was maybe about 3-4 weeks ago, they said they feel it's easier for quarterbacks to play on the road because in an instance you kind of feel like there's no pressure on you because you're on the road, you're basically just with your team trying to take a W. It's almost like there's nothing to lose because you're on the road, and at the same time for the guy that's playing at home, he's got the crowd. He's got, his family, his friends. He's got, it's 30,000 people of pressure on you. So I think the Raiders looked amazing last week, and they faced a great Jets defense, and I believe it was at MetLife. So the Raiders right now, I think their mentality is they're young, they're balling. Derek Carr's confidence is crazy high right now, I'm sure, with 4 TDs, and Amari Cooper I wish you could share a Rookie of the Year because both him and Gurley deserve to share it. So I think Raiders take this game.
All right, we have the New York Giants visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shout out to Quan Alexander and his family. That boy was balling after we learned the death of his younger brother, and he was also defensive player of the week. I like Tampa at home. Jameis Winston is playing better and better and better, and as long as you got your number one wide receiver, you have your number one running back. You also got Sims, who's also coming out at the backfield as a receiving threat. Jenkins, I believe, will play this game, and he's a tight end. I got Tampa. I feel good about Tampa beating the Giants this week.
I'm a homer. I've been a Tampa Bay fan since 1999. 2003 was one of the greatest years of my life, and I will always thank them for that. The 2002 season. Here's the thing. It's not just Jameis that's getting better. I noticed the offensive line, with Ollie Marpet. I mean, they started a bunch of rookies and Logan Mankins. And they're figuring it out. Yeah. And I think they're getting more consistent. And honestly, the Giants, they're going to score points because Odell Beckham I got in the trade that everyone laughed at me at, and it really wasn't that bad of a trade, and y'all didn't give me my props yet, and I kind of hate all of you for not doing that.
Hey, not me.
No, Tim, you're my friend. But everyone else in 2 Minute Warning was like, oh, Mike's so dumb, blah, 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 blah. They're going to score points, but I think that's why the Giants will still win. I want Tampa Bay to win, but there's been a lot of instances where Tampa Bay's defense is great, and then all of a sudden we just give up 31 points, like in a quarter. Seriously, look at the Washington Redskins game. Anyway, and I think that weak pass defense may come to haunt them. I see the Giants winning probably by a touchdown because of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, the Bucs are obviously getting better every week, right? Everybody at the first week, everyone was like, oh, Jameis Winston's trash. You know, here we go. Here's another bust. And they're getting better. I just think that the Giants, for some crazy reason, always feel like they need to come back in the fourth quarter. And when you put a team that's giving up crazy like leads like that and another team that's been putting together crazy comeback wins, you kind of have to suspect that it's going to happen again. I don't want it to happen again. Still kind of bitter, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm going to take the Giants.
The Giants aren't a great team. They're not a bad team. They're the Giants, I guess. They put enough people on the field to be serviceable. Jerry Reese said at the beginning of the season that defense would surprise people. He thought, yeah, it's pretty damn surprising. 52 points. I mean, did you see that Marquise Colston catch over the middle last week? I think my grandmother could have came from the sideline on her stretcher and at least caught up faster than Brandy Merriweather was. I don't know. Pretty despicable. I think this is a game where both me and Michael actually have confidence in the other team winning because of our team's production and collapses over the past 8 weeks. It's pretty embarrassing to say the least. If the only reason I actually have semi-faith this week against Tampa is because we're getting JPP back, and he's actually going to produce a little bit of a scare on the line, and he's going to free up some more of like Colin Jenkins and possibly Ayers. So that's definitely going to help us. But at the same time, I see Mike Evans, Safarian Jenkins just eating, especially if VJax is back too. It's just that they have no linebackers. The secondary's awful. Prince is out. I see Tampa winning by a field goal.
You know what? Speaking of that, and I have a mind thing right now going on. If JPP sacks Winston and the Giants win this game, a good newspaper article would be his hand as a crab eating Winston.
No.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Okay, we have the Atlanta Falcons playing at Sarita's 49ers. Let's get the beat buttons ready, y'all. Let's get the beat button ready. I got Atlanta Falcons destroying the 49ers, but Blaine Gabbert will play decent. He will move the ball. Listen, I like Blaine. He will play decent and move the ball around.
Mother lover, but the devil is a lie.
Hold on, get the beat button ready.
Here's the thing about Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert is so awful at quarterback. He literally
How bad is he?
The defense.
Testing.
Defense goes on the field,
All right.
and they go like, I'm probably going to have to come back on the field in 5 minutes because this guy sucks at life. He sucks more than a hooker who gets paid to suck penis. That's how much Blaine Gabbert sucks.
Jeez, this is a family show. God.
No,
Not anymore.
Damn!
Tell that to your kids. That's the PG-13 version.
Oh, well, it is after 9 o'clock.
Time out.
Yeah. Listen. It is after 9 o'clock. So technically, yes.
2 minute warning.
After dark.
After dark, yes, it is.
After dark, HBO after dark.
I'm good. Devontae Freeman, I wish I got him in that trade too. He's going to run crazy. Julio's going to score points. The Falcons should not need a fourth quarter comeback for this one.
It shouldn't.
They really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes.
It's all right. I'm okay. I cursed before the show started.
Testing.
1, 2, 3. I mean, clearly the Niners are not winning this game. It's fine. I think that even Jim Tomsula knew that we weren't going to win the game, so that's why he's letting Blaine Gabbert play. Like, at this point, he's like, I'm tired of my quarterback getting hit. Cap, have a seat. We'll let Blaine Gabbert get hit. I know what is going to happen, though. Blaine Gabbert is trash. We all know Blaine Gabbert is trash.
He's not
Blaine
trash.
Gabbert is going to play. He is. Blaine Gabbert is going to play better than he did when he was in Jacksonville. Why?
Yes.
He's had all that time to sit around and learn and develop and hang out. He's still going to be trash. Let's be clear. He's going to be less trash than he was before. And he's going to get knocked. Here's going to be what's funny. That line is going to be so bad that he's going to get knocked out of the game.
And Kaepernick is going to have to play.
That's what the hell is going to happen.
How about this, Sarita? Can you have a little bet?
No.
You have a little bet?
No.
If Blaine Gabbert throws a touchdown, if he throws a touchdown, you got to put a Blaine Gabbert 49er profile as your picture for a week.
You almost made me curse. You almost made me curse on that one. There's no way.
Blaine Gabbert.
No
profile picture.
I'd be surprised if the Falcons ended up losing, but because it's Gabbert, it's
All right, guys, we got to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, your pick.
Yeah, I got to go the Falcons just because of Gabbert.
All right. We have Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos going to Peyton's house in Indianapolis against the Colts. The Broncos are going to win, and Pagano will be fired Monday morning.
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
The Broncos are going to win due to absolutely nothing that Peyton Manning does. I think if Andrew Luck has 2 fractured ribs, he's leaving with 4. That's what's going to happen.
Special. Buy one, get one.
Yeah, simple math, folks. It's going to get worse. That's what's going to happen.
The Broncos are going to win, and the defense is going to score more off of pick sixes than from Peyton Manning throwing touchdowns. Exactly. The defense is going to – Andrew Luck's going to throw like 8 interceptions. 6 of them are going to get run back for touchdowns, and the Broncos are going to win.
The Broncos are going to have Lucas Oil Stadium cheering, Hasselbeck! Hasselbeck!
Oh, God.
Bring back Curtis Painter!
Oh, wow.
Painter. Paint.
All right.
Town red.
I'm going to dedicate my next pick to my Dallas Cowboys family out there because we playing the Philadelphia Eagles. Romo was practicing today, which is some good news. So, listen. I see us moving on up. Romo is going to do his thing, practice. You're going to see Matt Castle throw 2 touchdowns to Des Bryant, beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and move on up. We're going to get this win, y'all. I feel it.
Okay. Someone turn his mic off.
Honestly, Jesus. I like that show. Please stop doing this to my show.
Right.
Can I say something? Look, Des Bryant is the best receiver in the league, and you guys are doing your best job to ruin any chance that he has at greatness. The hell is this man with a broken foot trying to play football against men? Sit your ass down and heal.
He's healed already. He's healed.
There were multiple plays where he ran and was like, oh, wait. I broke my foot 5 weeks ago. Let me sit on the bench.
Deer antler spray.
I'm a little tired. He should not
Josh.
Das.
And on that alone, this silliness with Matt Castle and you guys really trying to rush Des Bryant back, he could be a once-in-a-lifetime player, and you're doing your best job to ruin him. I think because of that alone, Eagles will win this game.
How dare you?
That is correct. The Eagles are going to win, and I'm going to enjoy another week of not having to hear on Dallas radio about how they were so great and they won. Instead, it's going to be a bunch of Cowboys fans crying because you're 2-6. Cry me a river. Sucks to be you guys. I'm gonna enjoy it as
See,
the Eagles win.
I was being nice. I was being very nice.
I know. I'm just saying, I enjoy when you guys lose because I don't have to hear it on my commute the next day.
But you didn't have to say
I'm
that.
being selfish.
The only chance the Cowboys have right now is if Greg Hardy just comes in and just murders Sam Bradford's no butt having quarterback a little behind. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Eagles.
Yeah.
Sorry, Timmy.
Sorry, Tim.
Truth hurts.
You know, that's really.
Once you
know,
get a
that's,
couple people back, I'll
you know what?
Going.
You know what? That's really up. Really up the way I just did it right now.
Tim, you need a Hawks to give you a hug? Come
Oh,
on.
God.
No, please.
Put that away.
Why?
Oh,
Because
team's
I got crying shoulder for you.
It's the name of drugs on that shirt.
I got crying shoulder for you, Tim.
Yeah, it's number drugs in that shirt, Sean. You know they do PEDs.
Nothing but PEDs.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, next game. Last game, the Chicago Bears visiting the San Diego Chargers. Matt Forte is out. Reportedly the next 3 weeks. Langford will be the running back. But Keenan Allen on the other side is out for the year. Malcolm Floyd is 34 years old. You have the Tony Gates who's 34 years old. And you got Stevie Johnson who's 30 years old. You got Alphonse Jeffrey on one side. You got Martellus Bennett. This game is going to be close. It's not going to be a blowout, what people think. I'm going to take Chicago Bears upsetting the Chargers at home.
I mean, is it going to be 41-52 again? This is gonna be the path of least resistance game of the week. If you have some fantasy players, I'm gonna start Malcolm Floyd. Shoot, why not? Who cares? Because guess what? These teams aren't gonna do anything in January. So I hope again this game ends 49-49, and all of you people who are starting them in fantasy get some fantasy love. Because other than that, neither of these teams deserve wins.
I got Bennett.
Yeah. Well, I had Keenan Allen, so sucks to be me. But, yeah, in like 3 leagues, it's okay. I'm going to go with the Chargers just because the Bears get a little bit of confidence and then they become Bears, right? It's, I just think Phillip Rivers is going to throw like 800 touchdowns again. He'll find someone to throw it to. I don't know. Maybe they'll get Anquan Bolden in the next couple of days. I don't know. Somebody is going to catch all of those touchdowns. And I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Monday Night Football, the battle for win number 3. So excited here, isn't it? The only thing we got, any team has going for themselves is the Chargers being the number 1 offense, but how much is that affected with Allen out? I don't know, but I really don't have much faith in the Bears with anything they got going on their side of the ball, so I'm going with the Chargers being at home, feeding off the energy.
Yeah.
So now we got all our picks and all that. I want to talk about this Cowboys stuff. I mean, listen. First of all, I'm trying to hold it inside. Listen, Des Bryant is back, Mike. He's back.
No.
I'm not saying football. I'm not saying football shape now. He's been out a lot of weeks, but I think the thing is healed.
This is my point.
It's not gonna heal, like Mike said.
That's exactly my point. Even if his foot is healed, there's a difference between your linebacker that you just got to throw out there to take hits and a once-in-a-freaking-lifetime talent. This is how much I respect Des Bryant. He is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. And you people refuse to let him get back his condition.
What do you mean,
What do you mean, you people?
I'm not gonna call Jerry, but you people. All in that state. That
we need a house meeting.
Nothing but drive.
We need a house meeting.
Yeah.
House meeting, y'all.
Drive because your highways are so long. You silly people will not let this man get ready to play a game because you're so excited to see him and not actually think about your future.
That's not true.
It is.
No, it's
extremely
true. You should not.
Hey, guys, we gotta wrap it up.
You know what? I was being nice all day today. I got something to say, Sarita. Let me say something.
What?
I'm letting it out. Yeah, let it out. Colin Kaepernick. Let me tell you something.
Man's name is Colin.
No, it's Colin. The way he's playing like. Colin. That's his name. All right. It's Colin Kaepernick. I say he was playing like a colon. Just like that.
All right,
All right.
Shug.
Why come you shake knife for? That's
Don't
not nice.
understand the fact that you're gonna ruin a future Hall of Famer career by being a
Tim, make it
Taylor.
quick. Tim, make it quick. We gotta go.
Yeah. Seattle sucks. There you go.
There it is. We can
You're
all
ruining it.
Hey, I hate y'all, Seattle
Oh, hell
Seahawks.
nah. I think we need a
Our
house
whole
meeting,
team.
y'all.
Wow. Oh,
It's gotten too
Oh my God.
too fast.
oh my God.
Oh man.
On that note, great show, guys.
That's it.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm done.
turn his mic off.
Poor Mike. Oh,
I
man.
guess I'm
Defeat
done
a
now. I'm done. I'm done.
What has my show become? Poor Mike.
Y'all just not gonna ease me in on this. Where are you? No easing. No, like, hey, you've been gone for a while. Nah,
Nope.
none
of that.
Well, anyways, guys, I'd like to thank Sarita for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
How you
welcome
clap?
back.
So clap.
You
Thanks,
can just start
guys.
a slow clap.
Guys, we out. You check us out next week. Fear will be back again, same time, same place. Look out for our Bridge Awards. It's all for you fans of 2-minute warning.
Calling out
Yeah.
all you trolls. Caw-caw!
Let's gristle out.
Trolls assemble!
Let's gristle out.
Let's gristle out.
Turn